Hi, I'm Jose Prats, the Director of Character Homes with Christie's International, and I'm about to check out this beautiful home behind me here in Rossmoyne. Point out the garage here has a really interesting feature. It's got this beehive-looking stucco piece sticking out. Really interesting. And then you come up. Oh man, I'm so glad we have a sunny day because it's so beautiful. The view here, wow. Let's take a look. So this home was built in 1928, and we are in the Belhurst Historic District in Rossmoyne. So there are a lot of other stunning homes here, but none quite like this. I like the vibrant colors, the blue, everything's great. Great tile work too, see down here. Also the ironwork here is just something else. They also have, whoop, almost lost my step there. They also have a really interesting design with the paint around the windows. And here's a good shot of the upstairs balcony there. To show you more of the front yard. It's just so pleasant. So also the light fixtures we're going to see are some of the best you can find in a Spanish home. Take a look at this one right here. Beautiful iron work. So great how it's preserved. You can see inside a little peek of the other one. I just want to come back out here and point out. We'll look from the inside too. But you'll see on this Spanish, you have it, the shutters here held in place with like a little strip of iron there. And then the window too. The diamond shaped panes. It's great. There we go. It's another shot of the balcony there. So we'll come on in here. So this house is 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, just over 2,300 square feet. So as you come in, you see the staircase, which I just love, the different tile going all the way up. And again, here's a close-up of that light fixture we saw from outside. And this is really cool too, from the staircase. You see this little kind of like pass-through, but it has iron work on it and a light in the middle. And it leads us into our living room. So you got the beautiful beam work in here with the stencil work, that would originally have been there. It's maybe original. Sometimes they get redone over the years. Beautiful, but it's just such great height. I mean, it's hard to tell in the video here, but I can take a different angle. How tall we are. We're probably, easily 12 feet at least, if not more. And then also, if you take a look at the floors here, so we have hardwood floors in the living room, and they have the peg and groove style. So those are the walnut wood pillars you see that are a little darker there. So these would have probably opened up at some point, but it doesn't look like they're still opening up, but they're allowing a ton of light in, nice and big. Let's take a look at the light fixtures here are so great. You have a built-in, and then it goes out. We'll get a peekaboo here, shot of the outside, but it's great to take in the whole thing. So this opens up, we'll take you out there, but we're gonna see that in a minute. Get a close up of the fireplace here. Kind of hidden there, you can see the tile work around the fireplace. Very subtle. On this side too, yep. That's a nice big fireplace. Yeah, so that, sorry, I failed to mention that has a gas starter right now, but it also can be a wood burning fireplace as well. And also something interesting to point out here, not all wood beams are like this, but yet these are etched. So you see the sides there? They're etched out to add a little more flair and design. I guess right underneath you can get a better idea of how that looks. It's a little loud. I'm at an open house, so you'll see some other people here in a minute. So the flooring here is also really interesting. See, it's magnesite, I believe, is the type of flooring. So it's not an actual stone, but it's more like almost like a concrete pour. Then they get the design in there, but the material is magnesite. So we're in the dining room now. This is where from the outside we can see this gorgeous window. And you'll see all the other windows in this room have that same style. This is a really interesting built-in too. The woodwork there, and it's got glass behind there. Can't really tell. Cool hardware too. So it connects us to the kitchen. And I love how they have the wood there. It really gives you kind of the feel, which this house has like an adobe style. So if you notice, I'll point out in a minute, but a lot of the walls are really thick, kind of like an adobe style house. You got the music coming out of the radio. It's cool. Nice little touch. Here is, I believe, the laundry. Yep, the laundry we go here. Here we are. We got a little built-in cabinet there. These are so fun. And then that also leads to outside. But before we go outside, we'll hop back in here, check out upstairs and the other bedrooms. So down here we have our first bedroom slash office, currently being used as an office, which also connects to the amazing backyard we're going to see in a minute. Great built-ins. Awesome. Look at this hardware. That's so cool. It's like brass that has a really great patina to it. So closet there. Yeah, and also the doors are so interesting. They have this kind of, they almost feel like a faux wood, but it has a cool effect though. Unless it's, yeah, maybe it has like a top on it. These feel like wood, the actual doors. So here's another door here. This one has a lock on it. So the first time I was like, oh, what's this? And I was like, oh yes, a basement. As you all know, I love a good basement. Or our California basements for you watching from the States where you have giant basements. We have normally small, but for a smaller basement, this looks pretty big. This has a little bonus space here where you can use for some pretty good storage. And then as usual, it opens up to the crawl space. So you can access underneath the house if you need to make any inspections or if you need upgrades. It's really convenient. And then your mechanical, right? So you have your water heaters and it looks like a HVAC unit or furnace of some sort. right, so we're back in the office, and now we can head upstairs. But before I kind of glossed over this is the bathroom here, which interestingly enough has this kind of full size window there. It goes all the way to the floor. Bathroom. So you got a little shower, toilet here. Yeah, then here's another shot of those beautiful floors. Hey. And we're gonna go upstairs. So we saw one bedroom, so there's gonna be 3 more bedrooms up here. And the first one at the top, stages and nursery, is bedroom number 2. Beautiful windows. You know, those casement windows that open right up. We got the window in the closet. So a lot of, I think most, if not all we've seen so far have been original wood windows, which is always great to see. Here right off the stairs here, you have this little, I shouldn't say little, it's a pretty big storage area. So this is really cool. You don't see this too often on homes of this age, but you have a lot of storage here. It goes around the corner. You can store a lot of your personal belongings here. So let's go take a look. This is gonna be, so we're right off the stairs, straight ahead we have a bathroom. We have the stairs over there. Let's go check out this bedroom. So if I remember correctly, this is the primary bedroom. So you have these great light fixtures. And it has its own little balcony. It's closed and we got something here. I don't think they want us out there. But this opens up and you got a little balcony here overlooking your backyard. Which that view doesn't do it justice. Well, when you go out there, you'll see what I'm talking about. Another beautiful window here. Bathrooms. Kind of fun to have the wood around the sink there. These aren't exactly original to the era of the 1920s, so I imagine someone that gets this next might want to work on the bathrooms and bring them back or put their own touch on it. So we have a closet here. The stained glass in the window is great right there. And it opens up too. Another casement window. How about this bathroom? The wood and the green. It's a fun combination, right? Works really well together. Not one, but 2 stained glass windows. So these tiles look more like they are from the 20s. This is what we're used to seeing. Oh man, take a look at the tub faucets too. So great, man. Yeah, 20s and 30s were like, man, what an era for plumbing hardware. Even look at this. This is a built-in soap tray on top of where your water comes out there in the bathtub. So cool, huh? So here's the shower stall. They got that detail all around the top. White shower head to match the other white plumbing hardware. Pretty cool. Right, got a closet there. Again, a little shout out to the hardware you have, door hardware throughout the house. A lot of different styles in one house, pretty cool. Closet there, hallway closet. And yeah, I got another bedroom here. So this is our 4th bedroom, right? We've seen 3 up here, 1 downstairs. So that's all 4 bedrooms. 2 closets on either side of the door here that opens up, and it has its own balcony. And from outside, it has such a great detail on the stucco there. Well, let's light in, but adds some cool depth and texture to the curb appeal. So here is the balcony we saw when we first started. So you can see, kind of reset our point of view here. So we're right above the main entrance. What a great covered balcony here. And you got those faux shutters. Take a look. This is a really fun light fixture too. Oh, you saw that? Can I get it going? See. No. But regardless, a really cool looking light fixture there. Probably needs a new bulb. Also, the light fixtures here are really nice. Sconces. Give a close up so you kind of see a little flower there. Also, the curtain rods too. I love those too. Those iron curtain rods. Such a great detail. Yeah, I think that looks like the fleur-de-lis kind of pattern you see in a lot of Spanish homes. Also, if you notice the textures throughout the house, of the drywall, or not drywall, sorry, plaster is so cool.
You have 2 balconies in the other room. That's the bedroom.
Some people call it, it's known as the Santa Fe kind of texture. And also you notice too, a lot of the walls are rounded too, right? So you got that bull nose. And that reminds me, that Santa Fe texture kind of leads into the adobe style. So you notice how thick the wall is here, right? So this is what they're talking about when they're saying it's got an adobe style. It's got a really thick walls. And these are really fun if you haven't spotted them earlier, because we're back here in the living room. These are the little fun tiles that have been put around, and they're not sure, but they think they may or may not be original. So there's one here, there's one here, and there's one over here too. Oh, there's 2. So really cool, fun tiles. But also see how thick this wall is? That's that adobe style. All right, so we're going back through the kitchen to make our way outside. On the way out, we have this little breakfast nook, which just is so stunning because of how much light all those windows let in. You know, when I said we lucked out on a sunny day, we lucked out. All right, so now we're stepping outside. I'll take a look to our right here. Here's a cool surprise. These little gates are also painted in the same style as the whole house. We've got one down there too. So it's nicely gated. We got this pergola going above us here. Really nice fountain. But take a look. It kind of gives you like Mykonos vibes, right? That bright white. Look at that, and look, just all the way up the wall. So they made the walls the same stucco texture as the house. It's so great. Got another fountain up there. We'll go up there in a minute. So it's nicely terraced. But look at this too. We got another pergola here. Let me zoom back, step back here. There's a shot of the house. It's just so bright and vibrant out here. You got an outdoor fireplace too. The fun decorative cap on the chimney there. And then you have all those doors, right? That's the office, that's the living room that open up out here. And again, some more of those great iron light fixtures. One here, one there. But yeah, a great shot of the back there. And if you see all the way back in the corner, it's a little surprise back there too. Oh, look at this tile here. Wow. And they have that same tile on the wall, on the steps here. There's the fountain. Or the second fountain, I should say, right? It's a big fountain, too. There's a good shot of the house from here. Yeah, just such a lovely backyard. I believe we're almost at 10,000 square foot lot, which is a great size to have out here. So here you get a little bonus space. Usually it looks like more it's for storage, but you can convert this if you want a little secondary office space. Wouldn't be too hard to do. And what a great spot to have it with your own patio right in front. And this very zen like backyard here, which you have many spaces to dine or just relax. So this home was 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, just under 2,400 square feet, and it's on the market for $2 million. Actually, just under $1,995,000. If you are interested and you want to have any more questions on the property, or if you want to come check it out, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help you. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video you just saw, please like and subscribe to see more.